Ringo TV.
I know exactly what I want. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy, and I know that that isn't for me. And forgive me if I just want the finer things in life.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Black Male Advice TV. She don't want a 9-to-5 guy. Yeah. Welcome again for another one. Black Male Advice TV. Make sure you get the likes up as you enter into the room. We're dealing with another reactionary video. She don't want a 9-to-5 guy. She don't want that. She wants something different. She wants a man that is from another world. And this is typical what we get with the modern woman. And you know, it's very difficult to find a quality sister in today's day, fam, because this is what you're gonna be dealing with. I want you brothers to realize that. I want you to understand that in life, this is what you gotta deal with. This is the modern woman. All of you brothers that are on the 9-to-5 grind, understand. She don't want you. She's looking for another guy. A guy that is at the top. That's what she's looking for. Are you that guy? Because see, a woman like that, you can never satisfy. You can never satisfy a woman that is materialistic. A woman that is superficial. It's not gonna work for you, brother. But you gotta recognize the real. See, what I'm showing you is reality. What I'm showing you is what goes on in these streets. And I don't want you brothers to get caught up out there. And I don't want you sisters to become poison like that woman. Because she's toxic. She's the type of woman that would leave you the minute things don't go right with your money. That's just the way she is. There's no way around it. She will turn against you. Because for her, it's all about the cash. That's all it's about. But let's hear what she has to say. Let's hear this from her mouth. Let's go.
The finer things in life? So
Yeah.
you're saying that a regular guy cannot give you the finer things in life? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. Please don't mistake that for a 9-to-5 guy can't give me the finer things in life, and I'm not shallow. So please don't receive that or take that in. But it's just that I know exactly what I want and what I bring to the table. And I know that I'm bigger than the scheduled 9-to-5 guy, man.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I want to be able to take vacations when I want with you, and you're not able to do that. Or I'm able to, buy different things. And I don't want to be perceived as materialistic, but I think that I deserve a woman of my caliber.
I cannot stand when modern women say a woman of her caliber. What kind of caliber? We hear of different calibers of guns. What kind of pistol are you carrying? Because the only thing I see is a pretty face and some vagina. That's about it. And without even getting to know this woman, I already done know that she's materialistic. I already know that she's not wife material. I already done know that if you were to get into an accident as a man and something happened to your physical body and you're unable to work to walk, talk, she will leave you for another man. Yeah, she will leave you. You get with a woman like that, right? She'll be there while the money is looking good. She'll be there for the nice car, for the kind of lifestyle that you're able to provide her. The minute something goes wrong with you and it interrupts that lifestyle to the point where she's unable to take these trips, these vacations, all of a sudden now she's going to make a way to start an argument. And she's going to say that we grew apart. We grew out of love. And it was best for her to go find another man because you're not providing what she desired, which is a lifestyle. You see, women like her, all they got is their vagina. But they think that because of their facial features, that somehow it's gold. And us men, we're gonna just bow down to her and do whatever she wants. I need for ladies to understand that once a guy busts a nut inside of you and he really had no interest in wifing you up, there was really no connection, he's gonna leave you. Doesn't matter how pretty you look. Doesn't matter how nice your body look. You get with the wrong kind of guy, he's just gonna use you. See, women like that, she get used all the time. But because of her outer appearance, all she gotta do is put on a dress, talk a certain way, and there'll be another suitor that will come along, take her under his wing because he feel like this kind of woman will impress his friends. And all of y'all getting played. Because when you bring her around your friends, she's sizing up all your friends to see who has the bigger wallet. And when things ain't going right with you, she's gonna go to his room and give him a little red light special. And she'll tell him, shh, don't tell Gary. Don't tell him. And see, this just goes to show that the friends that you have, bro, they're not really your friends when it comes to that vagina. These guys out here will sell you out for a piece of tail. It's very sad, though, when you really think about it. I mean, we see this type of stuff happening in the working environment. We see this stuff happening in the industry. Brothers will sell you out for some vagina. You'll have brothers, co-workers on the job that will C-block you just to get close to a sister, not realizing that while you doing all of that work trying to get next to her, all the other guys in the company already done banged her, fam. But see, this woman right here represents the mindset of hypergamy. She's in search of this perfect guy that don't exist. A guy who will give her all the desires of her heart. A guy that makes a substantial amount of money. A guy that is into banking, investments, real estate. A guy that is known in the community for making a large sum of money, pretty much able to travel. But the 9-to-5 guy, oh no, she's not interested in you. Because you gotta be at work at 8 in the morning. You gotta punch out at 4 or 5 or 7:30 p.m. She wanna take a trip. You gotta ask your supervisor. So in all actuality, you brothers are wondering why you're on your 9-to-5 grind and it's difficult for you to get these ladies. Because the majority of them really don't want a working class man. They really don't. That's why Pookie and Ray Ray is able to get them, because Pookie and Ray Ray is free. He don't have a job, but he probably getting money. And he's able to travel and do other things. You see, women like that, they talk a good talk about they want this guy, that make all of this money and all this other stuff, but really all of that is all cap. They're just looking for a guy that is able to spend all his time with her, but still able to make money. Now, I need for you brothers to hear me out. I'm not defending this woman. There is something that she said, even though she's out of her mind, there's something that she said that is very important. And I want to talk about that later on. I'm going to let it play, then I'm going to talk about it. Because even though she's out of order, there's one thing that she said that is very important. If you apply it, it'll be good. But with a woman like her, you can't apply that with her because she's going to leave you anyway. But we're going to talk about that as we move forward. Let's go.
And what I represent and who I present myself as, I definitely feel like I deserve the finer things in life.
See, she's saying she deserved the finer things in life, when really she don't. Nobody deserves the finer things in life. Absolutely nobody. Who made her so special? Who made her so special that she deserves the finer things in life? What did she do to deserve these things? What did she do? She ain't do anything. But she believed that she deserved the finer things in life. Now, you see, as a brother, if you're able to build up yourself to a certain level of wealth, certain amount of money, no matter what your age is as a man, you need to move strategically. You need to be the kind of guy that when you get around women and you got money, it's not the time to flex. It's not the time to show off. We got a lot of guys, even on YouTube, that love to do that. They love to lead with their money, flashing money, showing off. That type of stuff will get you robbed in these streets. See, these streets is no respect of persons. There's a lot of sharks out here hungry. And if you make everybody know that you got all this bread, somebody may come see you. If you got money, bruh, keep that on the hush. Shh. There's no need to tell anybody. See, a lot of content creators, they love to flex. They love to talk about how much money they got. I don't like to do that because it's none of your business what I got. I don't like to show off. I don't like to do none of that type of stuff. It brings a little too much attention to you. People may want to pay you a visit. And then you may have to put somebody down. And that may cause you to spend a long sentence behind bars. It's not worth it. So when you get around women, brothers, and you got money, you don't have to flex and show off and spend all this dough. You don't supposed to do that. You're supposed to move a certain way to vet her and find out how she moves. Because you need to know whether or not she's there for the cash or she's there for you. Keep that in mind, brothers. Let's go.
And I don't think that a 9-to-5 man can't give me that, but I just feel like that just doesn't align with what I'm trying to go for in life. And I feel like I've settled for that, but
and it didn't work out for you.
I'm no longer willing to negotiate that or compromise with a 9-to-5 guy anymore, just because I know that I'm worth a little bit more.
Wow. She's worth a little bit more, brothers. So if you are a 9-to-5 guy, she's saying that she's worth more than you. Now I want to know what exactly is her worth. She's attractive, but we know she got a cake of makeup on. She probably most likely have a nice looking body. We all seen that already. Women with pretty faces and nice looking bodies come a dime a dozen. What exactly is she bringing to the table? Absolutely nothing. You see, a lot of women, they just don't get it. The Most High didn't put you here to be like that. This is why you're growing old. This is why your youth is passing you by and you're not able to find that quality man, because you're superficial. You're focused on monetary gain. You're focused on materialism. Do you know that when you die, all the materials you acquired in this life is going to stay right there? You know that? You do know that, right? This is why the Bible talks about people that store a bunch of treasures on the earth, where thieves and robbers will break in and steal. And the scriptures goes on to tell you to store these treasures up in heaven, where nobody can steal or rob. See, even if you're a brother that became a multimillionaire, you're still poor. You know why? Because you have all this money, but you're not doing anything with it to better society. Instead, you trick on women, flex around people that don't got no money to make yourself look good as a man. But you're not trying to help those very same people that are on the bottom to come up to your level. And this is why you guys always getting played by women who come in with a pretty face, not realizing that that is the succubus. And she's full of the devil. And she will take your money. And your soul too. But, you know, nobody ain't gonna listen to me because I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just wasting my time, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. You see, women like that, a lot of you guys, you desire a woman like that. But what you don't know is that when you get with her, she don't look at you with any respect. She don't see you as a man. She see you as a wallet. She's not trying to encourage you. She's not even trying to have babies with you. Women like that are very, very careful with how they move with different men. They're not trying to get pregnant. They make sure to have the morning after pill because they need to maintain their body for the next customer. You see, brother, you're just a client. You're one of her customers. Her body is the product. It's for sale. She'll give you a little sample, but she really don't want to be locked down. It's a business. Her job is to make you feel like you are the man. But what you don't know, she's just there to cash out. Get what she need, and then she move on to the next victim. That's hypergamy. It never leads to a marriage because women that are practitioners of hypergamy, if you look at them, none of them are married. Let's get back into this.
Okay, and I understand that, and I'm sure that there are a lot of women who feel like that, who actually share your sentiment, right? And so, what I want to know, from a male's perspective, try to understand a woman like you a little bit more is, you don't want a 9-to-5 guy, right?
No.
So what is it exactly that you're aiming for right now, currently in your life?
So what I'm interested in is an entrepreneur in a bank investment guy, or someone in real estate, or someone in the entertainment industry. So
You see that? She wants somebody in banking, someone in real estate, somebody in the entertainment industry, somebody that's making a lot of money because she's materialistic. She don't really care about you. All she sees is the dollar.
Someone who is free to make their own schedule and able to do their own things while able to make their own money.
Now, brothers, listen carefully. Don't get upset. What she just said right there is true. I agree. I want you to listen to that again, brothers. And I want you to pay attention.
And a bank investment guy or someone in real estate or someone within the entertainment industry, someone who is free to make their own schedule and able to do their own things while able to make their own money.
Now, you have to listen very carefully, brothers, to what she just said. That is where all of us men must strive to become. A man who is able to make his own schedule while making money. Let that marinate. If you're on a 9-to-5 grind, we get it. You have a schedule. You got to follow that schedule. You can't deviate from that schedule. You got to call to ask for time off. You got to have leave of absence there. You got to have LOA. You got to do all these different things to maintain. What she just said right there is real. The goal, brothers, is to get to the point when you make your own schedule, but not for a woman. As a man, you're supposed to have your own schedule because you're doing your own thing. You're making your own money. You figured out a way of how to navigate through the system to earn $1. And by doing that, you're your own boss. You get up when you want, but you're disciplined at the same time. You don't just get up whenever. Oh no. You're running a business, and every man that has a business have to be disciplined at the same time. See, if you're an entrepreneur, then most likely you were one that had a 9-to-5. So you know the routine. You know what it takes. You know the discipline that goes into it. See, anyone that was once a part of the 9-to-5 world, they know about that life. That life built their character. It made them understand the importance of being on time, the importance on having a good work ethic. It taught them the value of following rules, standard procedures, so that they're able to be safe. So once you are independent, if I may say, those very same principles that you learned while in the wilderness, you now apply that into your daily life. So we're not doing this for that woman. Oh no, we're not doing that for her. We're doing that for ourselves because we're men. And as a man, your goal, if you're on the 9-to-5 grind, is to build up yourself to a point where you're focused on other ways of earning. So you don't have to remain in that same cycle where you can take that time off when you want to. Where if you wanted to take a trip, you can just go do it. You don't got to ask anyone to do anything because you're your own boss. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not to put you down. That's not what this is about. This is to encourage you. That part of the video and what she had to say is what all of us brothers should be doing. But not for her, not to please her, not so that we can waste our money on her. No, it's so that we can have inner peace as men. It's so that we can have inner peace as men. Because I'm going to tell you straight up and down, brothers. Listen to me very carefully. Listen very carefully. especially you brothers that are in your 30s. You're a brother, a black man. You just turned 30. If you're in your 20s, I would say your goal, if you never heard anybody say this, because, you know, a lot of us brothers, we ain't have nobody to guide us. We ain't have nobody to talk to us. We never had none of these conversations. But I'm trying to have that conversation with you brothers. Because I never had that conversation. A lot of us are on these 9-to-5s, working ourselves to death. Supervisors don't care. CEO don't care. You're just a number at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how hard you work. We were taught, you got to work hard, you got to do this, got to be on time. I get it. But at the end of the day, fam, you're just a number. When they're ready to replace you, they'll replace you. So you have to have a plan of action. So my suggestion for you younger brothers that are in your 20s, by 35 years old, you should have already started something. By 35 years old, as a man, you should have developed something that is able to financially support you. That if a company, job, or anything was a little rocky, you can leave and not look behind. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we're working on these jobs. We're unable to even find women because we're locked in a cage. Think about what's going on in these workplaces. Let me break it down for you. In these working environments, you brothers are literally being emasculated every single day. When you're on your job, the majority of you that are on the 9-to-5 grind, respectfully, you're taught you can't look at women. If you stare, it's sexual harassment. So you're being emasculated. You're being trained to no longer look at women in a sexual manner. So you sneak and hide and do little things, but you got all these rules that keep you in a cage like an animal, stripping you of your manhood. And while you're there, you're getting a paycheck, you feel good about yourself, but you're really not living life. You're just making what you need to make it to next week. And they know that. And their goal is to suck the very life out of you. So you're never able to fulfill that which you were born to do. So if you're a younger brother in your 20s, stop wasting your life chasing vagina. Chase a book. Chase a tutorial. Practice. Do the thing that you love to do. Focus on that. Practice. Practice some more. Stop hanging out with all these dudes in the corner. They're going to be there forever. But you got to give. By 35, you working that 9-to-5, you up at Home Depot stocking the boxes, stressed out, your manager's on your back, supervisor's on your back. Trust me, I know what that's like. But the goal for you, bro, by the time you're 35, you're already retired. Why? Because we don't want to give a company the majority of our life. Fam, you brothers, you better pay attention to me. I'm speaking to you by the Spirit. You don't want a company to have the best years of your life. Brothers, pay attention. I'm giving you the word of the Most High right now for you, to inspire you, to big you up, to build you up, to propel you out there. We talk a lot about women giving the best years of their life to Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm here to tell you there's a reverse coin for you brothers. The majority of us men are given the best years of our lives to a company that don't give a damn about you. Yeah. You brothers have to begin to consider what I just said. Work towards the goal. The goal is to have your own way of earning. Don't get stuck in that mindset of 9 to 5, 9 to 5. It's a trap. I get it. We all have to start there. We get it. We all had to pay our dues. The goal, brother, is not to stay in the same boat. You heard the sister. Now we know she's a practitioner of hypergamy. But what she said right there is real talk. She's looking for the type of guy that when she's ready to want to go somewhere, you're available. If you're on that 9 to 5 grind, and that sister said, look, I want to go to Miami. I want to take a trip over here, just me and you. You know what I'm saying? I got my outfit ready. I really want to spend some time with you. You got to ask your supervisor if you can go. Do you see how that's looking? You got to go put in the paperwork and ask your supervisor if you can take off. Do you see how that's looking to these women? Now, I am not suggesting that you're doing this for her. No. It's for your own personal freedom. We need for you brothers to be free to express who you really are. That is why you got these women out here talking all this mess about hypergamy this and wanting that, because it's very easy for a lot of women today. All a woman got to do is sign up to OnlyFans, spread her legs, and she got cash. Whereas a lot of you brothers, you got to bust your ass out here to try to earn $1. Whereas a sister can go up on OnlyFans with some pretty feet, post a couple of pictures, and have over 2,000 thirsty guys send her $20 every month. Do the math. It's pretty easy for them to get a bag. You, on the other hand, you can't start an OnlyFans and post D pics. Women are not going to sign up for that. But in these streets, a lot of women are getting different types of bags very easy. And the reason why their mind is like that, because they got easy money, or they had an inheritance, or some other way. And now they believe they have been elevated above all of you brothers. So they look down on you, not realizing that you could be that potential guy that can change their life. You could be that guy that is the next millionaire. You could be that guy that has that great opportunity. You see that? But because of hypergamy, she looks over you. She don't even give you the shot. And then when you finally break through and now you're a multimillionaire, all of a sudden now she want to hit you up. A lot of you brothers that are in the clouds, you're millionaires in your mind. You just haven't brought it out yet. A lot of brothers don't realize that in today's day, right now, is the best time to become a millionaire, overnight. A lot of you brothers tonight are hearing a message that's going to put you on that path. Now, if you want to stay on the 9 to 5 grind for the rest of your life till you get a pension at 67 years old, be my guest. Go down that road. Because the majority of people that retire at those ages normally die before they could even enjoy their so-called pension. It's all a setup, brothers. What I'm trying to do is guide you from that. By the time you hit 35, all of you brothers should have already been established. And I'm mainly speaking to you younger brothers in your 20s. If you're a brother in your 30s, work towards the goal. If you're a brother in your 40s and you're still on the 9-to-5 grind, hey, it is what it is. You know the drill. You got to work towards that goal. No procrastinating, no playing, no fooling around. Get this thing going. Listen, not for some woman, for your own sanity, for your own inner peace as a man. Look, get the likes up on the video. Nobody on YouTube is giving you this heart-to-heart understanding of truth about life. You're not going to get this from nobody else because nobody cares. There's very few in these YouTube streets that actually care. Very few. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pastor Dow. Shout out to New Breed. Shout out to Rollo. Shout out to Cool Gent. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the brothers amongst the power circle. All the Israelite brothers in the highways and the byways that teach the truth. They're the brothers that care. Everybody else, they just focus on the dollar. And this is why you're supposed to support real content creators that give you life, not death. That being said, let's get back into this. Let's go.
And make their own schedule as well. I'm interested in that because I feel like that's what I'm worth.
Now notice she said she believed that's what she's worth. Now we understand that her goal is hypergamy, but at the same time, she's disregarding a multitude of men that could be great men for her. But there's truth in what she said. As a brother, you have to have your own schedule. You can't produce a schedule if you're locked in the 9-to-5. This is why I've been teaching over the years, with the 9-to-5 as a man, you go there, you do what you have to do, you go home. When you go home, you get the spreadsheet out, you start to plan the attack. This is what I'm going to do in my life. This is where I'm going to put my money. I'm going to invest in this, that, and so forth. And when I say invest, I'm not talking about no mumbo jumbo stock market and all this other stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, and I'm not saying mumbo jumbo in disrespectful way to those that do that. I'm talking about in something that is a guarantee. I'm talking about, as a man, invest your money in that which you love. Don't tolerate nothing else. Don't invest in something that you're not sure of. Invest in something that you do. Something that everybody told you you'll never accomplish. Do that. And watch what happens. You got to practice. You got to get involved, and you got to work. No days off. There is no day off. You don't have a day off. No. No days off. When you're an entrepreneur, there are no days off. Now, you can take a break. You can rest. But when I'm talking about work, I mean every single day there is something that you're doing towards that goal. So if you're on the 9-to-5 grind, while you're there with all your coworkers, you have a plan of action. While everybody's talking about one thing, you already done post up, figuring it all out. Everybody's stressed out about the job. You're not, because you already done know the way you're going to escape. Just like the movie Escape from Alcatraz. While everybody's in their cell, locked up, accustomed to the routine of prison, you and your people are ready for the great escape. I'm dropping game on you. Real knowledge, real truth. Like Alcatraz, a lot of you brothers have to make your way of escape. Start digging. Get out there. Do what you gotta do. But most of all, don't let everybody know. Just move strategically. Keep it on the hush-hush. Know what you're doing. See, I taught this many times, that as a man, you're supposed to have more than one stream of income. Primarily 3 or more. You're supposed to have this as a man. It's very important for your growth. So, cultivate your skills. Cultivate what you do best. Every one of you brothers have something that you do. I don't want to hear about, oh, I don't got nothing. I don't got no talent. I don't know what to do. Bro, you got something that you do. Get involved. The opportunities are there. There are so many opportunities online. There are so many different things. I'm extremely busy. I got a lot of different people I got to contact that I have to do different things with. It's a lot of stuff that I got going on, and I'm very busy because I take what I do very serious. You understand? This is not no hobby. I am a professional. You understand? And you're a professional. So get up, go out there, and do what you got to do. It's just that simple. Go out there and do what you got to do. Because in the future, you're going to be happy that you made those moves. Now is the time, brothers. Today. Today is the time. You may end up becoming extremely successful before other brothers. Always remember, once you get there, bro, don't be selfish. Spit some game. Give the younger brothers some hope. Don't hoard everything to yourselves. Don't be like others that achieved greatness and they forgot about everybody. Don't be like those brothers. Always remember where you came from. Always remember that. Let's go.
I want to be able to vacation when I want to vacation. I want to be able to buy the things that I want to buy. And also my partner be able to do those things and understand my value and my worth. And not necessarily saying that my value and my worth is based on materialistic things.
Her value is based on materialistic things. See, what you have to get from her is that she's focused on money. She's focused on your money. She's talking about buying things. Well, if she wants things, she can buy it herself. Why don't she just buy what she needs herself? Why she need another man to do it? Why she need you to do it? She just finished talking about needing a guy that's on her level. You know, she don't want a 9-to-5 guy, so she's making a lot of money. So why would she need you to buy the finer things in life for her? She could just get it herself. You see? She's the problem. She has an issue. And that is something that we have to look into and address. See, brothers, you don't want to become successful so you can get women. You don't want to do that. You don't want to go out here and make something of yourself just to get women. You don't want to do that. And shout out to everybody that's been hitting the Cash App. Appreciate all your support. Everybody that became members. You know what I'm saying? We have Morpheus in the building. What's going on? LCN with the cash, with super chat. You know what I'm saying? He says, salute Ringo. This is what we need to hear. I'm a 21-year-old black man, and this is needed. True OG giving the youth game. May Yah keep blessing you. Appreciate that. He says, we work in 8 days a week, 25, 8. We don't do 7 days a week. We working 8 days a week, 25 hours a day, no days off. Make Yah proud and conquer the world. That's right. Because, see, nobody else is not going to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you, man. See, I don't know if anybody's really getting what I'm saying, man. I know the younger brothers are. I know LCN got it. Brothers, he's 21. By the time LCN is 40, he should be a multimillionaire already. See, most of us brothers, we're late because we had nobody to give us the game. We had nobody to inspire us. We had nobody to talk to us. We had no guidance. But now, if you got brothers that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s speaking to the youth, speaking to the younger brothers, Before you know it, those guys, by the time they hit 30 years old, these guys got companies, businesses, all sorts of stuff they got established. All they needed was a push. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why a lot of these younger brothers ain't gonna be able to get there is because a lot of you older cats is jealous of the youth. You don't wanna see them rise. And there's a lot of people like that, fam. Very red eye. They know you got the potential of greatness and they don't wanna see you shine. They don't wanna see you get to the next level. They know you got millionaire status in you and they're hoping that you just perish and die. Brothers, be mindful of the sharks. Be mindful of the snakes. They're all around you. A lot of people around you, they don't want to see you get nowhere. They don't want to see you make it. They will never encourage you. They will never acknowledge you. They will never give you no advice. They know you got it. They see your dreams. They hope that you die. I'm here to tell you, as long as you keep the Most High first, as long as you're humble, as long as you have a contrite spirit, good character, good work ethic, you do what you do with excellence, you're going to be blessed in all your deeds. You're going to be like Joseph. No matter where they put you, you will prosper. Others will behold and others will see. People will see that you're blessed. And they will praise the Most High because you're blessed. Don't do what you do for women, brothers. Don't do what you do for women. Don't focus on your goals and your success because you want to get there to get women. Don't do that. As men, we're supposed to have peace of mind. One of the number one reasons of death for black men is stress. When you're on the 9-to-5 grind, you're stressed continually. Your body goes to constant stress, day in, day out. Supervisor call you, stressing you. Co-workers, stressing you. People, stressing you. You're stressed all day. Losing your hair, growing gray. Your body is breaking apart. You're in the hospital, sickly. Why? Because the 9-to-5 is killing you. This is why you gotta be calm, cool, and collective. This is why you gotta eat healthy. This is why you gotta maintain your body and exercise and do things in terms of hobbies as a man so that while you're serving your time in prison, because the 9-to-5 is prison. Never forget that. The 9-to-5 is prison, brothers. Yeah, you get a check. I get it. But it's only designed to make you get to next week. After that, you're going to need to come back. What I'm trying to get you to do is take a portion of that money that you're getting. Get your credit right. Clean up those bills. Pay them little by little, but put a little bit more money on top of that debt. Start off with one card. Clean it off. You don't necessarily have to close it. Just don't use it. Attack the next card. Put more money down in there. If you had to do some overtime to get some extra bread to get that card shut down, do it. It's a sacrifice. It's a part of life. You need all the time you can get. But if you had to do some overtime, which I really don't like doing, which I don't need to do no more, do it. Because that's how you're going to be able to jump over that hurdle. Understand this, nobody want to see you prosper. Do you know that your own family want to see you die? Do you know that your own family will never come to help you? Do you know that? You have to be proactive. Not because you're trying to get a woman. You just want peace. You want your sanity. A lot of people are losing their mind. You need real freedom, brothers. freedom. Your greatest asset is time. You need the time to do what you need to do. Time. That's all. That's the most important thing. Time. When you're at the 9 to 5, you can't breathe. You're unable to do the thing you love because once you go to work, you come back home, you're tired. You might put 1 hour in, but you're tired. And then before you do what you do, it's time to go back to the plantation to deal with the BS of life that we all have been taught to do. And while we're doing that, we're helping another company become successful. But we're not being successful. Are you thinking? Do I have your attention? Are you going to get up and do something? Or are you going to sit there and complain? See, I have plans. I have a lot of plans. But I can't reveal all those plans. I got a couple of people that's going to be coming with me that I'm going to take with me on that destination, on that journey. They don't even know yet. But I have plans. I got plans, man. And when that day come, they're going to get the ultimate surprise. And that's how all of you brothers have to be. As well as you sisters too. We're not forgetting about you. You got to be on your thing too. But this is about hypergamy and how women are looking down on the 9 to 5 guy as if though he ain't ish. Not realizing that you got a lot of 9 to 5 guys in the clouds, in the chat, that are hardworking men that deserve respect, that are doing what they got to do to survive. And it's a sad situation when you have women that'll say they don't want a 9 to 5 guy. Why? We all had to start off that way. Every multi-millionaire started off with a regular old sorry job. Everybody had to start off that way. Don't ever underestimate a brother at a 9 to 5. He might be the next billionaire. Never underestimate them. Brothers, man, if you take heed to this video, your life is going to change. The presence of the Most High is in this video. This video is anointed by the power of the Most High Yah. I spoke life into your life, fam. I just gave you an impartation. If you grab a hold of that truth and run with it, you're going to be successful at whatever you do. And I'm talking about all the righteous brothers, all the brothers in the truth, all the brothers that are on the 9 to 5 grind that have been trying to figure it out. You've been procrastinating, you've been playing games, you've been getting comfortable. Don't get comfortable, fam. Don't be comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable. Always be on the edge, because that's what's going to propel you to your goal. Listen, I'm not even supposed to be making these videos right now, man. I'm not even supposed to be making these videos right now. If you read my community post, you would know why. I'm not even supposed to be making these videos right now. I'm putting in this work. See? Ain't no days off. I don't care what's going on. There's no days off. I'm doing something nobody's doing on YouTube right now. You understand? Nobody's doing this. See? Doing something totally different. I'm making a mark because I sat back and I looked and I said, you know what? Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing back-to-back live streams. Nobody. Not on this level. Nope. And I could do them off camera. But see, I want to interact with you on camera. And this is all live. Ain't nothing pre-recorded here. This is work. And a lot of people can't do this. They got to hire 20 other people. I control everything in this room. I call all the shots. I'm a one-man band. I just keep switching, moving, rearranging, keeping it moving, and it's just that simple. See that? You could do the same thing. I'm gonna be doing some videos on how to be a professional content creator. Let me say this, fam. Listen to me. Stop wasting your money on these scams on YouTube, on how to live stream, courses on how to live stream. It's a scam to take your money. You want to learn how to live stream? Watch my live streams, fam. That'll teach you what to do. Because everybody is robbing people with scams. You paying someone some crappy fee to learn how to live stream? Fam, you're looking at the best in the game. All you gotta do is just follow, learn, take tips and tricks from what I'm doing. Step your game up, improve, be better. It's all you gotta do. Ain't no big secret. But see, in these YouTube streets, fam, don't expect any of these other content creators to talk to you about how to do this and that and this. Because they don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you do nothing. Because they always envy you. A lot of you brothers coming up in the game, you're going to have a lot of haters. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to despise you. Always remember this. Show love. Show respect. Acknowledge people. Because that goes a long way. When you do that, it shows good character and honor. And that's something that a lot of people in these spaces don't have. You understand? Shout out to Shamar for the super chat. He said, I appreciate all the knowledge and wisdom that you give, King. Peace and blessings. Appreciate that. So, let's get back into this. Let's go.
But it's just that, like, I want to be... I know exactly what I want. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy, and I know that that isn't for me. And forgive me if I just want the finer things in life.
See? She don't want a 9-to-5 guy, but she want the finer things in life. Watch the question the guy hit her up with.
The finer things in life? So
Yeah.
you're saying that a regular guy cannot give you the finer things in life? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. Please don't mistake that for...
No, that's exactly what you said. So don't say, please don't mistake that. That's exactly what you said. See, a guy with a 9-to-5, he can buy things too. He can get a credit card. He can save his money. He could do whatever he want to do. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You know what I mean? That's why when I talk about these topics, I'm very, very strategic in the words that I use, because a lot of people are sensitive, fam. A lot of people, they look at it like, oh, you think you better than this and you think you better than that and all this other junk. I'm like, listen, fam, you don't even know what I've been through. You don't even know where I came from. You really don't. I've always been humble. I've always supported the brothers. Always try to encourage men to do better. You understand? I despise the wicked. I don't like evil men, and I call them out. But when it comes to building up the brothers, that is what the space originally was supposed to be for. But for some reason, most of these brothers, they forgot about that. The space was originally designed to build up the brothers. But a lot of cats, they started to make money. A couple of them became millionaires. Totally forgot about all the guys. It's a sad situation when you look at these brothers. It's funny how money can bring out the worst in people. Don't ever let money change you, brothers. A lot of you brothers, you're going to become successful. It's going to eventually happen. Right now, you may not be there, but it's going to happen. When you get there, remember that journey. Remember the times when you didn't have the money to buy food. Remember the times when you lived in that 1-bedroom apartment. Remember those times. Because see, while these women are full of this hypergamy garbage, I need for you brothers to always remember, you're not trying to be successful to get that type of woman. What you need is peace of mind. You need to have your sanity. Because this life can really beat you up to the point where you want to give up, cave in and quit. But here on Black Male Advice TV, we don't have no quitters viewing. We don't. No quitters allowed. No quitters allowed here. We have winners here. And I'm not just talking ish. What I'm speaking is from the heart. Something that a lot of people in these spaces can't even utter because their hearts is dark and they really don't have real love for the people. Right? Let's go.
A 9-to-5 guy can't give me the finer things in life, and I'm not shallow, so please don't.
She is shallow. For her to even say that the 9-to-5 guys cannot give her the finer things in life, that is a shallow comment. It is. You know? And again, brothers, a lot of times, you know, you look at a woman, she's pretty, she's cute, and you think, oh, yeah, I'll wife her up. Bro, a lot of times a woman can be very attractive and have a dark heart, man. She don't care nothing about you, man. She's all for self. Once she take off the makeup, the lashes, the dress, the filters, everything else, it's an insecure woman. An insecure woman that's just afraid to come out and play because she don't want nobody to tease her. The finer things in life, she's just looking for a man to pay her way. I thought she's a boss chick. I thought she got her own money. She could go get her own finer things. Why does she need you?
Receive that or take that in, but it's just that I know exactly what I want and what I bring to the table. And I know that I'm bigger than the scheduled 9-to-5 guy.
See, the scheduled 9-to-5 guys. She's disrespectful, fam.
So
okay.
I want to be able to take vacations when I want with you, and you're not able to do that. Or I'm able to, buy different things. And I don't want to be perceived as materialistic, but
you are materialistic.
I think that I deserve a woman of my caliber.
What kind of caliber are you? What kind of caliber? Caliber in what context? You have a vagina. You're attractive. We see that every day. What exactly do you have in terms of caliber? When a man get with you, he's not looking to you for your money. He's not. But it's interesting how women always look at a man for his money. Not his character, not how he'll treat her. She don't care. It's all about his money.
And what I represent and who I present myself as, I definitely feel like I deserve the finer things in life. And I don't think that a 9-to-5 man can't give me that, but I just feel like that just doesn't align with what I'm trying to go for in life. And I feel like I've settled for that, but
and
I'm no
work
longer
out for you.
I'm no longer willing to negotiate that or compromise with a 9-to-5 guy anymore.
That's sad, man. That's really sad, brothers. To really hear this woman talk like that, it just speaks volumes of how many more women share those sentiments. And shout out to Keystone Tech for the membership of 10 months. Appreciate your support of the platform. You say you're saving people's lives, cause much love from Philly. All right.
It's because I know that I'm worth a little bit more.
Okay, and I understand that. And
She's definitely going to be single forever. Definitely. She's going to be one of them women that was attractive in her prime, and she's just going to grow old, and it's just going to be like one of them situations. What's that famous lady, man? That one with the pretty eyes that was in her prime. She was bad as hell, man. What's her name, man? Stacey Dash. I think it's Stacey Dash, the one with the hazel eyes or whatever the case is. Back in the day, most of you from in the 90s, y'all remember growing up watching them TV shows. She was bad as hell back in the day. Now look at the situation. It's a lot of women out here like that, man. Fine as hell, but they wasted their life searching for different men, never able to settle down, in and out of relationships, body count going to the roof. Sad situation, man. Yeah, I remember the show. I used to just tune in just to see her. Hey, I was simping, I guess. I mean, is it called simping if you tune into a show just to check out a sister? I don't know. I guess I was clueless. Bars, yo. Bars. Anyway, let me get back into this. Let's go.
And I'm sure that there are a lot of women who feel like that, who actually share your sentiment, right? And so, what I want to know, from a male's perspective, try to understand a woman like you a little bit more, is you don't want a 9-to-5 guy, right?
No.
So what is it exactly that you're aiming for right now, currently in your life?
So what I'm interested in is an entrepreneur in a bank investment guy, or someone in real estate, or someone within the entertainment industry, someone who is free to make their own schedule and able to do their own things while able to make their own money and make their own schedule as well.
See, here's the thing. Although we know she's a practitioner of hypergamy, right? Right? The way she's presenting herself is what makes it bad. Because I don't want to be too much against her in terms of everything she's saying, because at the same time, she's basically saying what she wants. At the same time, we know she's off. It's the way she's presenting it. She want a guy that can make his own schedule, that could do his own thing. But now, this is where the young lady messed up. Because I'm not defending her. What I'm trying to do is analyze this situation, break it down to the smallest molecule, and make sense of this. She want a guy that can make his own schedule. Well, this is what she should have did. Rather than looking for the guy that's already self-made and got it all together, what she should have did is got with the guy who have the 9-to-5. Right? What she should have did is got with the guy that have the 9-to-5, expressed to this brother, I'm really feeling you. I appreciate that you're a working man, but I just want to make it clear that this is the kind of man I'm really looking for. I see that you have that potential, and I'm willing to be your helpmate to help and assist you in getting there. That's where you ladies mess up. That's where you ladies mess up. Y'all want a guy that's already done self-made, when the Most High made you to be a helpmate, to build up that man, to assist that man, to be there, to encourage that man, but you don't want to do that. That is what the Most High made you for. To be that kind of sister that is by that brother, that when he was on the bottom, struggling, you were there to encourage him when he couldn't figure it out. You were there to say, baby, it's gonna be okay. But no, rather you wanna look down on the brother because his paper ain't right, because he's still on the 9 to 5 clock. No, you supposed to be there for that brother. That's what that sister was supposed to be doing. She's supposed to get with the brother that's while he's broke, while he's down and out struggling. Because when that brother finally make it and become successful, he's gonna always appreciate you, woman, because you were there when he ain't have nothing. When he was on the bottom, he always remembered that you were that sister that was by his side. You were there when he had to get up in the morning to go to work, and you were there fixing him breakfast. He remembered those days when you were stressed out yourself and you had to deal with the kids, but at the same time, you were faithful to him. And he didn't know where he was gonna go, but he was always there to get an encouraged word from you because you didn't give up on him. That is what that sister was supposed to do. She's never gonna be able to find that man. No matter how much she search, she's never gonna find that quality man. Never.
I'm interested in that because I feel like that's what I'm worth. I want to be able to vacation when I want to vacation. I want to be able to buy the things that I want to buy.
I guarantee you the guy who is interviewing her know that she's out of place. He knows that she's out of place. And he probably, I don't got the full interview. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. I may have to do a follow-up. But I know that if I was a betting man, he probably, if he's a man of good character, he should have just told her, look, why don't you just get with a brother that has a 9 to 5 and work with him? Because he may end up becoming successful just because you're there. Ladies don't get it. They really don't get it. Your job is to be a helpmate to a man. You know? A man need your support, not necessarily your financial support. That is not what is that. Listen, ladies, when I say helpmate, I am not talking about you coming in there giving this man all of your money. Even though if you are his woman and you want to aid and assist with your money, that's welcome. But men typically are not looking for you to give them your money. They need your support, your emotional support, your encouragement, just your feminine energy being there to cheerlead him, propels him into greatness. It gives him something to work for because he's looking at you and he's saying, this is my lady. I got to do better, fam. I can't keep my lady living here. I can't keep my kids living in this environment. I got to do something to better myself. And because you're there to give him that encouragement, it makes him do more. And a lot of you sisters that are in the clouds viewing in secret, you might got a man that have a plan and you're on the verge of leaving him. You know he's a good man, but because his bread ain't right, you busy following hypergamy, looking at the guy who's the supervisor on the job, ready to get intimate with the supervisor, not realizing that the guy that you have, that you planning on cheating on, in about 6 more years or less, he's going to be very successful. He's going to be very successful. And being that he's a humble guy, he's going to be putting other people on. See, if you become successful as a brother, always remember to put other people on. That shows good character. There's a lot of people, man, that have been tested over the past 2 years here on these YouTube streets. Success got to their head. They forgot about putting other people on. They forgot. And because of that, their success is not going to last. It's not going to last. Even the Bible talks about that. Prosperity ruins the fool. Yeah. It really do. Anyway, let's get back into this.
And also my partner be able to do those things and understand my value and my worth, and not necessarily saying that my value and my worth is based on materialistic things, but it's just that, like, I want to be.
Anyway, fam.
I know exactly what I want. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy.
We're going to get up on out of here. You already done know what it is. Awesome show, man. And I didn't rush nothing at all. Make sure you get those likes up, fam. You have 265 people in the building. It's probably one of the best video streams I've ever done. The least you can do is get the likes to 200. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to do that. But anyway, fam, I'm gonna go set up, get ready for the next stream. We're gonna keep this marathon going. You already done know, this is Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube, hands down. You already done know what it is. Bringing you the best content on YouTube. There's no way around it. It is what it is. All right? So, y'all take care. Do what y'all gotta do. And shout out to everybody in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody's support. You know? She don't want no 9-to-5 guy, fam. You hear this?
I know exactly what I want. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy, and I know that is important.
That's sad. She don't want no 9-to-5 guy. What a shame. Anyway, y'all take care. I'll be back with another stream. More quality content coming up. Y'all stay tuned. It's Black Male Advice TV, the best channel on YouTube for reactionary videos, commentary, criticism, education for your learning. I'll catch you in the next stream. I'm out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and unfiltered.